They're just going dematerializer on support. It's for these reset timings.
Yeah, and again, just gives you such a big window as a support as well. Now, with Ming getting his reset Tula to make something happen on the map, but Owner going to be the one shadowing for Zeus right now.
Needlework coming out, Bin flashes away. Final needlework from Zeus, doesn't hit. Owner is up towards this top side. Of course, it's a die-hard gank because he comes up through the vents, up towards the top. And so the wave crashes in. Q does connect. Bin underneath the tower, trying to survive. Cannon Barrage going down as well, but a great destiny from Xiaohu. T1 look for one. Owner able to flash away. Zeus escaping as well. Perhaps T1 can get out of this. Already got one kill. Wei and Xiaohu on the chase. Wei dives forward with the flash, gets one in response. Faker over the wall. The charm flashed away by Xiaohu. Faker now stun carded. Wei stolen away that Gwent. Can look for a little bit more, but no flashes on either side means that this is likely to fizzle out.
RNG getting a little bit greedy there. It felt like they were trying to go for both at the same time.
W, and that was the greed you were just sitting on.
Zeus now can just chase onto Bin. Needle network not quite up, and Wei was waiting in the wings.
You know, utilizing TF plus double TP, you know, GP ulti for the global as well. And I think that's going to kind of lead you to play a little bit more slowly.
Yeah, and Owner now going to look for this invade. I want to highlight that Ming making his way from base once again, the closer support.
Destiny for the chase. Xiaohu not quite in range. There's the stun card, and yeah, Owner doesn't really have anywhere to go. Dodges away from the Heartbreaker, maybe just a little bit short, kicks away. Doesn't have a ward to jump to because he's got that Rift Herald, so no escape for the T1 jungle focus. But now saying, well, if we use the Rift Herald bot lane, they're going to expect us on the top side. Very intelligent stuff as Bin tries to trade with Zeus. Cannon Barrage going down, the needlework doing a lot of damage as well, and Bin maybe on the wrong side of this one. Flashes away, Zeus no flash of his own to follow.
Yeah. Really surprising to see Bin even look to go for the 1v1. I mean, he fully stacked Q when Bin was the one to commit for the fight.
He's on a ward, Gumiyushi, you can't back there. And because of it, you'll be sent packing. Feathers come out. He almost gets a counter kill, but not quite enough damage on Wei.
On that, it's a lot about using your auto attack reset with the E, the timing to actually kill the barrel right as it's ticking down. So GP kind of has to guess, which can sometimes force you to use that early, but now looking for a dive bot side.
Faker caught up with the Moonlight Vigil, with the gold card, and with the Everfrost. No way for him to escape. Owner trying to come in to try and salvage something out of this situation, but it's only he and Carrier. Owner jumps across to the Dragon Pit. Smart moves by him to make sure he wasn't going to get caught on his rotation.
Yeah, well done by Owner, but a really well-timed play towards bot side, and great CC chain. I mean, that's an Ahri with flash and ulti up, and they just lock her down, take down Faker, and they're going to be able to grab that dragon off the back of this. So second dragon for them.
To group up mid and find these timers. This Banero T1 has been really strong. And now Carrier going for the dive.
Just full on dive here onto Bin. He's going to try and get away, but the cannon barrage is not enough. Carrier tanks up a couple of shots. Survives with 27 HP.
Yeah, super close. Still love the aggressive play coming out from the side of T1. RNG trying to answer in both mid and bot. You can see right now Wei hovering around Xiao and bot side, and Gal and Ming pushing up mid.
Good charm from Faker. Brings Xiao back up to the tower. Faker's going to have to try and get away. The Heartbreaker ticks again. Faker down to 58. What is it with T1 and surviving with double-digit HP?
Just barely getting out. Back-to-back plays. That is big for T1. But at the same time, they will push him out. Nice kick.
You can't get away from the kick. Gala locked out. Gumiyushi on the ball.
And Owner has just had some beautiful Lee Sin kicks.
But I think a lot of this is going to come down to the setups for this next dragon. I'm really curious, does RNG play heavily through for this third dragon? And it looks like they do want to. They do, of course, have the option of just going towards sides and trying to get gold themselves.
Fight might begin here as the TP comes in. Carrier looking for that front line. Gala off towards the back today, will keep himself alive. In the midst of the fight, Zeus is there, diving on towards Gala. Wei already down. Ming short to follow the Inferno coming out. Featherstorm used as well as Bin is rooted up. T1 advancing, and RNG falling by the wayside. A double for Owner. The kick connects. A good pulverize will stop him with the stun card as well.
These easy picks.
I mean, RNG want to play through sides, but like this is they have nothing. Like look at the vision, right? They've got absolutely nothing right now. You know, their vision line is like here. Right? Like, it's really hard for TF and GP to actually push out and look for plays. Instead, they're going to contest their jungle.
Carrier, the one on the front line. Stun card's coming out. Owner onto the back. The damage onto Wei is there, but Gala's able to answer with Carrier. Owner jumps onto Bin, but now T1 separated by that cannon barrage. Xiaohu with another good stun card. Zeus has to pop the hallowed path. Owner jumps across the wall, T1 retreating, but the Destiny behind them. Xiaohu's on a ward. Gumiyushi puts the damage down. Feathers come out. Xiaohu with a stopwatch to try and help the rest of RNG answer. Good flash as well away from the charm. RNG get a kill. Do they turn their eyes towards the Baron? Instead, they say no. They'll reset and catch these waves. And then because of the time they've spent here, they know there are no wards behind them because they've all expired in the time that T1 have been pushing forward their vision line.
I know what time it is now, though. this is where T1 flips Baron.
Oh,
this is
yeah,
what we
sure.
see every game. This is past 25 minutes. They have the lead. This is the Baron flip time.
That ward, though, is really, really smart because with that ward placement, you actually have to have a control ward both inside and outside the pit.
Yep.
T1 does not. They only have one in the pit. So RNG full vision on this, which allows them to approach because otherwise you couldn't, knowing that there could be a face check.
Kerry's going to land the hook onto Xiao Hu. Faker going in. Charm just short, stopwatch used on either side. Everfrost for 2. Ming with the unbreakable will gets a double knock as well as Kerry is low. Ona dives onto the back, kicks in. Gala, but Gala's able to flash and get himself away with the Gale Force. Ona low. Xiao Hu first to fall. Ona will fall as well. The Inferno coming out as this fight really begins. Wei looking for the resets. Been hooked by Kerry. They turn back around. Faker dives back forward, but the charm goes wide once again. 3v3 now. Gumayusi, Faker, and Zeus against Gala, Bin, and Wei. Perhaps for the bragging rights at the end of the Rumble stage.
Oh, that sidestep on the hook was so big from Gumayusi. If you get hooked there, you're definitely dead with no summoners, no ulti. And it could have meant RNG.
TP.
For more, but yeah, Faker coming in. He doesn't have his ult, though. We'll see how much he can actually get.
Zeus has TP as well. Faker looking for something.
Nothing.
Gala and Bin have retreated. Gumayusi pushing forward, trying to steal away a Krug. He won't get anything out of that either.
Well, Xiao Hu can play sides. Sometimes I feel like even over-indexing to a fault of how much he'd be willing to give up. Bin.
Zeus onto Bin.
You're dead.
Oh
my god.
Holy. Put him in the
was
trash. His name's Bin already. That's what Zeus has done. Available for Xiao Hu, remember. Baron started. Wei can, of course, Heartbreaker in, can look for that smite. Xiao Hu, no smite off the unsealed spell, but Wei pinged with Sonic Wave. Carrier looking for the flank position here. Zeus goes immune. Carrier going in with the depth charge. Faker coming in from the side as well. Ming goes in. The Heartbreaker as well.
Oh.
But it's secured by Ona, and now Wei and Ming are in the pit. Amidst 4 members of T1. Faker diving forward as well. Looking for that Everfrost. Ming will fall to Zeus and Gumayusi down towards the bottom side, but the hook's going to hit as well as Gala is kicked back, and Gala is shut down. Faker continues to chase, and RNG are left wanting.
I just love T1 going for the Baron. Zeus the one to set up the pick. He's been the highlight member for me in T1 this tournament, and T1 now able to barrel down through the base.
Yeah, really well done there by T1. This one, even if it was stolen, they were always going to win the fight. They had the pick on bot, no hesitation, immediate TP. They're looking to end here. T1 with a huge win after what has been a disappointing group stage for them.
A statement performance for T1. Many wondered if their form was temporary. Well, it seems like the Giants have awoken from their slumber. T1 destroy RNG.
Form is temporary, but class is permanent. And T1 coming out on top here. The Busan crowd coming alive for this one for sure.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot, but I do think G2 have a much better matchup into RNG stylistically than Evil Geniuses does. So